This is a quick tutorial to show you how to access Redmine and OmniSigns, how to log in and get an account if you don't have an account, and also how to see what tasks are allocated to you, how to update them, take them through the workflows, and also, if necessary, how to create tasks. Now, the quick way to access it is to obviously go to redmine.omnisigns.co.za. Once you're there, it should load like this. On the right-hand top of the screen, you will find a link that says login. You can just or sign in. You can just click on sign in and enter username. I'll be using Miai's account as an example. So the login will be Miai, and I'll be entering his password here. Once logged in, you can see a list of the latest projects that's been added and basically a blank screen. The screen that you should be interested in is the My Page screen on the left-hand top. Now, if you click on that link, it might load slightly different than this, but I'll take you through it quickly. What you will have is issues assigned to you and maybe something called watched issues. I'll explain that to you in a moment. If you don't have these, you can go to the right hand side of the screen, click on personalize this page, and you can drop down and select whatever you want to have these added to your home page or your My Page. I recommend the calendar, issues assigned to me, watched issues, and maybe also time spent. And if you're a manager, also reported issues, latest news. You can have a look at documents as well. But this is basically the default view that we have on the left here. So here we can see the issues assigned to Miai. First of all, in the project Hort 1, there's a basic task. Now, that's a tracker which employs a workflow called basic task. That's the task assigned to him, or the issue assigned to him. And you see the subject line is remove the Ajax from the original loading part from Hort 1. Now, this is actually a development task, but just to show you what it looks like, I'm going to go into this task. You will see the current status of this task is task ready to start. That means basically the project manager has allocated the task to him and he's ready to start on it. To view the task, I'm just going to click on the subject line here, and we're just waiting for this to load. Seems to be taking a while. Let's try again. There we go. You can see it's a basic task, and what we have here is the heading, remove Ajax from the original file loading from Hort 1. You can see what was added by the owner or the creator of the task, Craig Bowman, about 7 hours ago. The status is task ready to start. Priority is major. Assignee is Miai. And also get a category, target version, and stuff like that. But this is the basic quick view to see the status of the task. You can see Miai hasn't started in this yet. The deadline is the 12th, and also the percentage done over here is 0%. Now, what Miai needs to do if he wants to start working in this task is to update this task. What I'm going to do on the right hand side of the screen, logged in as a project manager, I'm just going to scroll down to the list of projects. You can view that by clicking on projects up here, and that will load a list of projects. I'm just going to scroll down to our test project called Redmine, and in here I'm going to create a new issue similar to the one that we have on the left here. Let's call this a bug. I'm just going to type in here, there is a display problem with a banner. Very simple. And call it your main banner on splash page isn't loading. So that's a typical bug. The status of it, because the tracker is a bug, or if you would call it the workflow is a bug, it will update the status at the bottom here. The first status basically is a bug that's been reported. You can change a priority. I want to make it a blocker, which is very, very important. And I'm going to assign it to Miai, just as an example. I want it to start on the current date and also finish on the current date. There we go. I'm going to add myself as a watcher to this case. This basically means that each time this issue is updated, or time has been logged, or the status basically changes, I receive an email with a notification thereof, so I know the state of the issue as it progresses through the workflow. Let's create this quickly. What will happen in essence here is Miai and myself will get an email stating that issue 45 has been created in the project called Redmine. This can be Hort or etc, anything like that. Let's go back to the left to MI's My page. You will see that the new issue that I've created is now listed at the top of his report here. It says the project's Redmine tracker is a bug, and the subject line says there's a display problem with the banner. Now I'm going to show you how to update tasks and also how workflows work. And now remember, this is a technical development workflow relating to bugs. We can load business workflows, development workflows, communication, traffic workflows, anything that basically has a start and an end point and steps in between. We can define, set up in Redmine and have a person or a group of people actually work through that workflow. So here we can see, as I've said, it was added by Craig Beaumont a minute ago. The status is it's a reported bug. A priority is very high. Start date is today, due date is today. So I basically want him to fix this today. Description is the main banner on the splash page isn't loading. So the first thing that MI has to do is update this issue by clicking on the word update. Let me just maximize this. And he's going to change the status of this issue to bug analyzing. That will send an email to MI and also to the owner or the creator of this issue, which is Craig, stating that MI is actually not analyzing the root cause of this bug. You can submit that change, and you'll see that the status of this issue has changed to analyzing. Okay, so now I will basically now spend a bit of time, have a look and see what the problem is. Now, once he's either realized that he needs more information about this bug, which is the next step in the workflow, or he can confirm it's a bug, or say, hold on, it's not a bug, I'm just going to close this case, you'll have to update the issue again. Updating, obviously you spend a bit of time. Let's say if you spent a half an hour to figure this out, he's got a couple of choices in the workflow. You can say, well, it's a bug, I need more info. If in that case, he'll select that and assign it back to the originator of the issue. Now, I'm going to follow the workflow where he actually confirms there is a bug. He spent a half an hour on that, and very importantly, the activity, because I want to be able to determine per project or even per issue what time was spent during a specific time frame. So we're going to choose bug fixing. There we go, right in the middle, because this is relating to bugs. So MI is still 0% done. Well, let's make it 50% done, because he has confirmed it is a bug, spent a half an hour on that, and is logging that half an hour on the activity tracker called bug fixing. He's going to submit that. So you'll notice that if you have a look at the history down here, it was initially logged by me. I changed the status from a bug that was reported to a bug that's being analyzed, and then just under a minute ago, from a bug that's being analyzed to a bug that's been confirmed. You also changed the percentage done from 0 to 50. This might sound like a lot of information, but it's actually straightforward. All you do is click log time update, click log time update. Very simple. So we're going to update. Let's say, for instance, he has completed the bug fix, change that to 100%. Maybe he spent another 2 hours in that. In the notes, you can say, I fixed this and that, and it is now working. Okay, you will change the status to bug's been fixed. Percentage done is obviously 100%. You change it to that, and activity to log this time on the left one will be on bug fixing. So if he submits that, himself will get an email, and obviously Craig Beaumont, who created the issue in the first case, will be notified that the issue has been updated and the new status is bug fixed. You'll also see, if you have a look at the status here, it cannot be changed because bug fixed is a final status. The issue has basically been closed. So this is just a quick explanation to show you basically how to update issues. I'm just going to show you how to navigate through to projects. Now you'll notice if you go to your project list, you might not have a full list of projects here. This basically means that you are either not a member of the project, or the project is a project, but it's only in a project in the business level, maybe not in the technical level yet. It hasn't been briefed into technical. You can very easily click on a project, To view the issues relating to that project, okay, this one doesn't have one. Let me just give an example. If we have a look at NRF, you can see it's an etiquette project. So we've got a main project called etiquette projects. Inside there, we've got a couple of etiquette projects. So let's have a look at NRF. You'll see here we've got 2 development tasks open. There's a time estimate, one was closed. So if you have a look at the issues, you'll see that these are the current issues. Something here for Gustav that he's working on, and something here for Stefan that he's working on. You can see the estimated time, the percentage done, and you can see what the current status is. Now there's obviously also some status filters or filters that you can apply. I've got an applied filter here relating to the status, so it is only listing issues that are open. If you change that to all, apply that, you'll obviously see more. You'll see one that has already been closed. If you're looking for a summary of all issues, you can click on summary here. What's nice, you can also have a look at the calendar. It will show you that these tasks kick off here. Usually you can also right click, okay, not here, but I'll show you where. Some of them you can click to view directly to it, but it basically just shows you a nice and neat calendar by day, so you can see what tasks are assigned for this project. There's also a legend at the left hand bottom that shows you the big issues beginning of this day, the issues ending of that day, and maybe the issues are beginning and ending on the same day, like that one there. Also quite nice is you can access a Gantt chart. This is the Gantt chart of this project, and also relating to the current issues or tasks, and you can always export that as PDF for a nicer view. Let's see if this is going to load. Okay, let's go to the other screen. You'll see that here is a nice PDF version of the Gantt chart. So this is a basic intro to Redmine. You've seen how to create new issues, to view Gantts. You can view the activity overview. The nice thing about Redmine is also per project you've got a main calendar, like I've shown already. You can load news, add news over here. You can load news relating to the project. You can add documentation. Each project has got its own wiki page. We'll set these up. You can also see which files have been added to this project, and if you're an administrator, you can also access the settings to a project. Okay, I hope this has helped. Any questions, please chat with me, chat with Craig, and I'll be gladly assist you.